Hey, what's going on, Leos? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your August monthly read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. And we're going to be using the Wild and Unknown Tarot, which, to be completely honest, when I first started tarot, I used to call this my nemesis because I had such a hard time reading it, but I mean, I just kept working at it. I mean, some decks I get them and I really can't figure, I just don't get, I don't feel a connection with them and I give up, but I felt a connection with this deck. I just knew it was going to be difficult. And anybody that's ever tried to read tarot, or anybody that does read tarot, knows what I mean. I know I felt a connection with it, but it was one of those decks, and I'm glad that I stuck with it because I really enjoy it now. With all that being said, now that I've bored you, let's get it. What do we have for Leos? What is going on for the Leos? What's going on for August 2021? What can we see for Leos? All right, Leos. So the first thing, Leos, I feel like there's a lot going on here, but we're going to start and we're going to work our way through it. The first thing I see is I feel like there is someone from your past that is still in and around you. I do still pick up their energy. But with this person, I feel like this is someone that's not, I feel like they're always in their head. I feel like this person with that Hermit, I feel like they always exclude themselves. I feel like this person's completely out of balance, and I feel like they're so out of balance with that Temperance energy, that Sagittarius. I just feel like it's almost like you can't get a read on them, and every time you think you do, it just changes again because this person can't make up their mind. We have that Two of Pentacles in reverse here. I feel like they can't make a decision. They're not really committing to you, but they're also not walking away. But they're not giving you a reason to stay. They're not giving you a reason to hold on. They're not really giving you a reason for hope anymore. I feel like it's almost like you've waited, but there's just really nothing going on with the situation. And I feel like they know, even though they know that they can't make up their mind, they still hold on to you. They still want you in their life. So I do get a sense that this person does have, there is, we have the Son of Wands, that's Sagittarius energy, the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like they do play somewhat of a game with you. because they don't want to let you go, but they're not making you a commitment. They're not offering you anything, but they don't want you to walk away either. It's like they're holding you back from making your decision. And I feel like this person has been so out of balance, and especially lately, I feel like that out of balance is getting to the point where it's got you out of balance. I don't feel like you're on the same page. I don't feel like you're heading in the same direction. And I feel like this person, the last thing they want to do is tell you that. I feel like they're not telling you how they feel on purpose. Because they know that if they tell you that they can't make a decision, that's the last thing we want to hear. That's the last thing almost anybody wants to hear, is that they don't know what they want from you. It's almost like them admitting that they're wasting your time. And that's why, like I said, that's the communication you need from this person. And I feel like the more they ignore that communication, the more it almost becomes obvious. You know what I mean? You start to pick up the signs that with this person, I feel like there's a lot of signs that we're not really picking up on because of the fact that we're out of balance because of them. It's almost like when you have someone around you and they lose their balance and they try to grab you for stability. And when they grab you, it's almost like they pull you out of balance. This person, we have the Daughter of Cups, that Page of Cups energy. Their head's in the clouds. They want, but they don't commit. They want this some days and some days they don't. This person can't make a decision. Their head's in the cloud, very flighty, but they're not willing to let you go either. So that's why, that communication you've been looking for, I feel like I said, with that Eight of Wands, you haven't been getting that communication. It is upright, and I feel like the reason why it's upright in this read is because you're picking up that communication without them saying anything. You know what I mean? You're starting to realize what you're not getting. And sometimes communication comes in different forms. It can come in the form of, picking up an energy and that communicating with you rather than just a actual verbal communication. I feel like that's what we have here. Starting to see this isn't really going anywhere, and starting to feel like it's kind of wasting your time. And that's what they didn't want you to see. And like I said, with that Knight of Wands in reverse, it is a player energy, but I don't feel like they're trying to play you and someone else. I feel like they're just trying to play you, in the fact that they give you a little bit, they give you breadcrumbs to keep you around until they make a decision. I don't feel like that's coming anytime soon. But we do have something else coming in. I do see someone else coming in. We have the Ace of Cups. I see new love. Something brand new. This is someone I feel like you don't even know this person yet. I get a strong sense that you've never met this person. Sometimes it could be a new energy where you've met them. It could be somebody you just met and is still heading somewhere. This is not what I feel here. This is someone that is coming in. I don't feel like you've met them yet. Because when you meet this person, we have that Lover's card. There's going to be a very strong connection, a type of connection that you would have already felt if they were around you. And it is going to be it's going to be very deep. What I like to call the Lover's card, that feeling of being home. Coming home, when you get home, you just feel comfortable. You just feel relaxed. You just feel, and that's what the feeling of with that Lover's card is. You just feel with this new person, you just feel relaxed. You feel comfortable. You feel, in your safe place. And it feels like being home, but it's not a home you've ever known, because I feel like this is something There's a lot of really strong energy coming from this person. And I feel like what you've always been waiting for, especially with this other person, I feel like that's what you're finding here. With that Three of Wands, that ship finally coming in. You know, sometimes we get what we want, but not from who we expected to get it from. Sometimes we put so much faith in one person that sometimes we don't see what's going on around us. You know, we spend time. That's why I try to, I like to try to tell people that, when you're in the wrong situation and you know it, you need to move on because it's not for you. And if it's not for you, it's not a bad thing. I don't feel like this past person is a bad person. I just feel like they have commitment issues. They have a hard time making decisions. And that's not what you want in your life. You want someone that's with you because they want to be with you, because they're sure they want to be with you. You want someone you can build a foundation with. You want someone that's giving you what you're giving them. One thing with a Leo, I'm a Leo rising. And I do things for other people. And all I really expect is appreciation. And that's what you want. I mean, I feel like that's what you want. You want to put yourself out there, but you want someone to meet you halfway. And there's nothing wrong with that. People can say it all they want, but there's nothing wrong with that. With this person, there's a lot of emotional fulfillment. Sometimes I like to say that as well, is like sometimes when we're with the wrong person for so long, when we meet the right person, they seem even more right than I feel like everybody's put in our life for a reason. We learn lessons from every relationship we ever have. Not always good lessons, but we always learn. And that makes us appreciate the right person even more. And I feel like that's why you will appreciate this person even more, because you put in your time. You've had that time where you were putting in the work, but you weren't getting anything back. And to have someone that actually does that for you. And this person they're not playing games. They're going to make you an offer. They're not debating in their head whether or not they want to be with you. They feel that energy. This is someone that's not playing games. They see what they want, they go after it. They want to build a foundation. We have that family card. We have that family card, and I mean, it's in reverse. Because I feel like with this person, that's not what they're looking for. That's not their goal. It doesn't mean that isn't where it's going to lead. That just means they see you and they don't have a future. They're not planning a future yet. They just want to get to know you. They want to move forward. They want to build a foundation with you, but that's not set in stone of what they want. They want to make you an offer. They want to come towards you. They want to be with you. But they're not asking you to commit to the fact that they're not saying, let's get married or anything. You know what I mean? They're not, and it's not that, like I said, I don't want to scare you and make you think that this person's non-committal and, they're making you empty offers, but that's not what I see with this person. I feel like this person wasn't really expecting to feel this way. And they're making you an offer on how they feel, not on what they see. They're not making you an offer based on this person's definitely looking for a family. They're definitely looking for someone to have a family with. That's all still up in the air. And I mean, you're going to have to make a choice. And it's free will. But like I said, this person, I do see a very strong connection. I do see this person, wanting to build toward a strong foundation, and they want to build something with you. They just don't have the end game in mind yet. And I mean, we can't really hold that against them because I feel like this is kind of coming out of nowhere for them as well. But what I do see is I see a lot of happiness. I see a lot of emotional fulfillment. I see a lot of happiness. I feel like this person is going to make you happy. And that's their goal. But like I said, when we have the family card in reverse, I don't want it to scare you and think that this person doesn't have any plans. This person is very, this is all very new for them. And they're not, they know what they want. They want to be with you. And that's enough for them right now. And that's why we have that family card in reverse, because that's enough for them right now. Not to say that they don't want, that future, but there's a very strong, there's a very strong energy between you and this person. And I feel like it has a lot of potential, but they don't see it yet. They don't see how far this is going to go. They don't see how deep the rabbit hole goes yet. But that's not stopping them from making the move, and that's what I want you to see. That's not stopping them from wanting more from you. They just don't know where it leads. But they're okay with just going with the flow and giving you what, giving you, that they are going to give you themselves, and they are going to give you that energy, and they're not, there's no indecisive energy around them except for the fact that they don't know where this is going, but they don't care. They want to be involved. They want to move forward with you. They want to give you, 100%. And they want, they don't want something casual. They don't want something that really doesn't have any meaning. They want something that has meaning. They just don't know how far this goes yet. They want to see. They want to explore. They want adventure. They want to, get to know you better. Because I feel, like I said, this is new. Now with that past person, like I said, I feel like you've had, they had their chance. They didn't show up for you. They didn't make it, they're not making you any kind of offer. They're just trying to keep you around by giving you breadcrumbs. With that person, we have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We have some water as well, so some Cancer, Pisces, possibly some Scorpio. Now with this new person, we have, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And we also have some water as well with that Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Just because somebody doesn't know, we just have two different people here. I mean, one person, they don't want to let you go, but they're not giving you anything. And the other person wants to give you everything they have to see where it goes. We have someone giving to you and one person not. One person's making you an offer and one person hasn't. One person is putting you as a priority. The other person is kind of using you as an anchor. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's free will, and you got to make, it's going to be up to you to make that decision of where you want to go. I mean, you want to hang on and see where this past person takes you. I don't see a whole lot going on there. I feel like this person's at a balance. I mean, it's not to say that they won't get their balance back and they're not the right person for you. It's just to say they're not the right person now. They're not who you need right now. Now, this other person, I mean, the sky is literally, the sky is the limit. I mean, the Lover's card with the two ducks flying together. But like I said, they're not looking for anything. They're not asking for you to give them anything they're not giving you. But I do feel like it is going to be a strong connection. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment. We see a lot of happiness with that person. I feel like that person is the type of person that will show up for you. This person is not going to bullshit you. They're not going to give you, they're not going to tell you from day one that, I want to get married. They want to work to that. They want to take their time. They want to enjoy it. They want to enjoy the moment between the moment they met you to the moment they make that final commitment. But I do see them making you an offer because they're not willing to let you go. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.